What's up everyone, we are finally back with another recording. I know it took me very long, but that is because I've had like 10 recordings failed, and that really took away my motivation. I just always kinda ran over my own voice, and then I felt like, oh, this is just too bad, I wanna do it again. And then I finally decided I'm just gonna post-commentate it. I think that's the perfect solution, because I think I can't do this level without post-commentary. First mission, Rival Reflection. I'm gonna let this cutscene play. You see that boo? That's actually something special. I'm gonna tell you about it when I get close. Right, from this distance you see, he still looks like a boo, but if you get closer to him, he slowly transforms into a toad. And then when you talk to him, he's like, go ahead, take a deep look into the mirror, nothing dangerous is gonna happen. So this guy is obviously an enemy, giving us a wrong hint as to what we should do. But we don't care, we have like 20 lives, so we're just gonna do it. No fears here. And it's a mirror boo. I don't know if that's a new species I invented or if that was already in a Mario game. I think I invented it, but these are boos that you can only see through the mirror, and you have to kill them with the mirror Mario. It's a bit awkward to control, because now the controls feel inverted. So my trick for doing this fight is I locate where they are in the real world, and then I run there and kill them. Well, no I didn't, I just waited for them to come. Next up we have electric boos. They have a small phase where they are electric, and then they have a longer phase where they are just purple. And you can only kill them while they are purple, otherwise they shock you. Next up we have, I think they were called atomic boos. They are from Mario Galaxy for sure. They blink and then they explode. If you touch them they explode immediately. And then we have the big boo. Just have to kind of go after him like that. Oh, the music for this is, it's very controversial. Some people will love it, others were like, oh no, it has Undertale in it, now I can't play this ROM anymore, I am so incredibly mad. But yeah, I didn't really care too much. I didn't put that music in because I like Undertale, I put it in because I like the music. Just let that be known. Next up we have Craft the Star. There's a smith in this town that... Wait, let me first talk about this toad. If you talk to him, he's gonna tell you about the witch bombing that is gonna happen on Star 3. Let's be interested in that and keep up with that. Some stuff will happen. That toad will tell you about the haunted church and tells you that it's dangerous to go in. There are a few boos in the church. And there was a blacksmith that tells us to get a piece of gold and a piece of diamond and the power flower. Right now I'm getting the piece of gold, it's on top of the church. Someone apparently put it there for the gods or something. These monkeys are a bit angry. They roll down the boulders here. You can catch them rolling down the boulder, but you have to approach them from behind to see that. You can try to catch these monkeys, but it's rather difficult to get close to them, and even if you get close to them they will just jump through you. But there is a way to kill them, but I won't tell how. No one's found it out yet. If you guys are interested, you can try around with them a bit. It might be a new Easter egg that only you will have found, and I will add that to my next Easter eggs compilation. And here's the piece of diamond. I just need to go back to the blacksmith toad and then we get the star. Oof, that was swanky movement. You can get stuck in that sand, that's why there's also that sand effect. This guy is gonna play a cutscene. I'm usually not a fan of cutscenes, but I felt like just giving you the star would have looked really weird, because it would have looked like the toad didn't do anything. So I had to put this cutscene in between. Oh, what I didn't mention yet, this level is actually one of my favorite levels, because the missions in this make a huge story, and it has so many new musics, especially the main theme that was made by Star Money. It's just so good. I think it's my favorite music in the entire game. Just listen to it. This mission, by the way, is the red coin mission, the haunted church, so I will collect the 100 coins together with it. This tree is a bit awkward to get the coins in, but I barely managed to do it. You can get stuck on that a bit and then not get the coins. You won't get softlock, I think. At least I haven't gotten softlock there. Right, I'm going into the mine because there are like, I think 29 coins around. Some people reported crashes when they went into this mine during the 100 coin mission, but I've never experienced it and I couldn't replicate it, so I couldn't fix it, because how do I fix a bug that doesn't occur for me? Like, I wouldn't be able to test if I fixed it. There is no way for me to find out what's causing it. So that was a bit awkward. I think it's still in a 1.1 version for some people, and I still have absolutely no idea what's causing it. You saw that tunnel to the left? That's going somewhere. You can see that tunnel exit during another mission. But getting there would get me killed, so I'm not gonna show you, but maybe if you play this game you will find it. Okay, good Mario skill. Just jumping onto the ground. And then getting stuck in the sand. The reason I'm post-commentating this level is because it was just too difficult for me to do all this movement and talk about all this stuff at the same time. I could barely manage to do it before, but I usually always had like at least 5 or 6 failed recordings before I got one that I was okay with, because I also have to think about stuff I want to say during this. I'm not a born Let's Player or a trained Let's Player or whatever, so... And I still want it to be somewhat entertaining. Right, usually I was gonna talk about questions people ask me during these 100 points. So, I guess I kinda missed that. You see these boos? They are completely invisible now, instead of semi-transparent like they are in the original, because everyone knows boos exist. You've been told that it's hunted, you know what to expect from these boos, and this gives me more options with the design, because there are levels where it's used that you can actually not decide whether it's a boo or a coin. Actually, there's one spot right here. You'd think that red coin is a boo, so you just run in front of it and then turn around. And then you'd look stupid because the coin wouldn't transform into a boo, and then you just collect the coin. And I think that's a funny realization that you've been tricked. Yeah, and that's already the 100 coins though. I think this level is the one with the most coins. You can probably get 170, I think. If you find out how to kill the monkeys, that is. But no one's done that yet. This next mission is... It's for the story. It's not very difficult. So there's this witch, and she's like, "Oh, please help me, you seem reasonable, I'm not a witch." And these others are like, "Oh, we don't want to do this, but we have to save our village." And you are Mario, you believe in the good of people, you get the witch's wand for her, which in itself is pretty silly. I mean, the witch admits, okay, I am witch, but I'm not evil. Okay, and now she's like, "You fell for it, I was scamming all along. And with these 2 stars, I'm gonna destroy everyone." Oh no, I dropped one, you can have it. And she says she's gonna come back and get her revenge. Even with 1 star. So maybe we're gonna see her revenge so soon. Escape the prison? What's that all about? Stop right there. You are arrested for the following crimes: stealing gold that was meant to be offered to the gods, and freeing the witch that was imprisoned, and with that putting the village into huge danger. Yeah, and now we get thrown into prison. This guy is a goof. I think I talked to him. Yo, isn't that the legendary Mario? What did you do to end up in a prison like this? what I'm doing here, well, the drinks are free, sleeping is free, food is free, and so on. He stuck an entrance for the witch that was imprisoned here, so she could escape once, and it is still there for Mario. So we used it to escape the prisoner. This is a stealth section, an actual working stealth section. This is my favorite mission in the entire game. It has the Wind Waker music. I don't know what that level is called in English. The Verwunschene Bastion in German. These guards are actually pretty smart. They will see you if you get into their range of vision. Except for the last few ones. The first few ones are very long-sighted, and there are a few short-sighted ones. So that in the end, you would never feel cheated when you get caught, and you'd have an easier time than you'd expect. Because it's not about making the player prove that you can play the game, it's about making the player feel good. So that's why these last 3 guards are short-sighted. This one is short-sighted too, you can get pretty close to him, but he will see you eventually. It's not like it's impossible to be caught, that's why I'm still careful around here. And that's all you have to do for this zone. This mission was a bit more difficult in the 1.0 version because more of these guards were long-sighted and there were less crates that you could climb up on. But now we have to redeem ourselves and clear our bad name and save the village that is burning and there's no more villagers living in it. Good job, Mario. So this boss is easiest beaten by just building up speed, waiting for her to cast an attack like that, and then jumping into her like that. If you don't build up speed before, you kind of have to guess when she's throwing out an attack, and that's a bit difficult, because it's literally random. But that's already it for this part. That's all the 7 stars in this. I'll see you guys next time.